Football fans across Australia and beyond, get ready for a brand new thrill in the world of American football. Welcome to Aussie Gridiron Today, the latest and greatest show from the Aussie Gridiron Network and Pastry Press NFL. Hosted by the dynamic duo of American football commentary, Manjot and Matty Connor, this show is set to bring you the very best of Australian gridiron action every single week. Aussie Gridiron Today isn't just a show, it's a journey into the soul of Australian gridiron culture. We're here to tell the stories that matter, highlight athletes who inspire, and bring the excitement of American football to fans all over the world from right here in Australia. Aussie Gridiron Today. Find us on YouTube every Wednesday at Pastry Press NFL, with thanks to the Aussie Gridiron Network.
Hello everyone, it's Manjot and Matty back again with Aussie Gridiron Today. It is week 2 of the American football ACT season. Matty, how pumped up are you for this week?
Oh my goodness, after last week, it was just good to get players back on the field. We saw a brand new team step out. We saw a team who haven't had a heap of success get a big win. And then we saw a last minute nail biter. Can't ask for much more than that. So pretty excited to see what week 2's got for us.
So week 1, we had the Gladiators win 54-14 against the Stars. And then the Centurions 22-21 against the Wolves. This week's matchups, the first game, we've got the UC Stars against the Wolves. And the second game, we've got the Centurions and the Gladiators, Matty.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the Stars rebound. They're going to have some players who've really learned some stuff since last week, and they're just over behind us here warming up. They're a bit depleted. They've lost a couple of guys who were a bit nicked up and bumped up from last week, so it's going to be incumbent on them to really use the depth that they've got. And I'm excited to see how much that has changed the way they come to the ground. The Wolves, they were the other side who didn't get the win last week, and they lost in a spectacularly close game. It's been interesting for them again too. They're missing some people. They're the thinnest they've been for years, so this could be a really great chance for the Stars to kind of maybe give them a little bit of a surprise.
Yes, indeed, Matty. Let's see how that game went on. The UC Stars versus the Wolves. Here are the highlights.
The kickoff as the wind dies down a bit and the ball stays on the tee. He's going to kick it deep. Mattress awaiting the reception here, and that one's going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, nice and harmless there, which I think that's kind of the result you want if you're the Stars, right? You don't want to see Nick Mattress in open field running it back against you. So 5 on this drive now, which is really impressive, but it hasn't all been easy. Those first couple, I think the Stars just need to get their legs under them, and now they're looking like they're in the tussle.
1st and 10, as Phillips all on the right side. They're going to go for him one-on-one, and he's going to get it. Touchdown, Wolves!
Nice and easy. As a wide receiver, that's a dream route. You just take 1-2 steps forward, plant your right foot, cut super hard, look back with your hands up. That ball should be there in a moment, and you're generally uncontested. Your job there is to catch it and run it in. Matty Phillips has done that 100 times. He could do that with the blindfold on. And it also gives your running back a good chance to see what's in front of him, and it's not his job to then watch the ball into his guts. It's the quarterback's job.
4th down and 1 here for the Stars in their own territory, as Hogg is going to hand it off. O'Brien bobbles it a bit, but he's got room on the right side. He has got all the space, and he is going all the way. Touchdown! UC Stars, and they're on the board, Matty. What a play for Mikey O'Brien.
What a terrific play. There's a touchdown signal in the backfield. That's a 70-yard run. What an...
As Hogg gets a good snap, going to throw it out, and George gets it, and they're in the lead. And the Stars are up 8-7. They're going to play back on defense here, and they're going to float it up, and that one's going to get picked off, and running the other way is Noble, and he is going to get taken down at the 30. In to field goal range for Tokley as well, just to keep an eye on that. They got 3 receivers on the left, and Phillips one-on-one down on the right, bottom of the screen. They're going to throw it to him. He's got a block, and Phillips one-on-one with George. He's going to win the race. Touchdown, Matthew Phillips.
Just a simple little play, and you'll see as this play happens, the receiver takes 2 steps forward and then cuts back in, and they send the defensive end to go and knock around the corner. Mate, you are going to lose that battle more often than not as the little guy. If the big guy, we're going to give him and for a second touchdown. He would also be in my fantasy team this week.
As Tokley, and he's automatic 14-8, Matt.
And looks like Hogg is still in a lot of discomfort, has the ice pack on, not really moving that shoulder, so we may not see him again. We'll have to keep you updated with that. I'll keep an eye on him.
3rd down and 1 here for the Wolves. Going back to throw, looking for Phillips, looking for Silvera, and Silvera's going to get in. Touchdown, Wolves. And this time he gets the touchdown, Matty C.
He does, and what a beautifully designed play, because as that ball was going in the air, tricked you, thought it was going to Phillips, but it's actually taller than him because he knew that he had Silvera on the release cutting to the out, which is towards the sideline. I'm a little distracted. I've got a bit of ACT football royalty in front of me. We'll talk about it in a sec.
As they're going to go left, going to go for Phillips, one-on-one with Singh, and he wins the battle, and he's going down the left side. He cuts through the middle, and he's got blockers, one man to beat. He beats him, and Matthew Phillips is going all the way. Touchdown, Wolves!
Wow, and what a play. He's got the touchdown celebration there too, which I wonder if we'll get a flag for in the end.
Extra point. Gets a good snap, the hold is good, and the kick goes through. It is good. Jamal Bashor back there, just giving that signal. He's been the ball boy today. As they're going to go back to throw, here's Phillips, the man of the moment, pitches it back, and it's picked off!
God.
It is picked off! They were trying something tricky, and that got picked off right there by the Stars in waiting. Matthew Phillips just tried a trick play there, but Darcy Mansfield with the pick.
And go into the half at 24-14, knowing you're going to get the ball first in the second half.
Here it is, down 27-8 for the Stars. Newberry going to hand it off. Here's O'Brien. He's got a bit of space, breaks a tackle, and there goes Mikey O'Brien down the right sideline. He goes all the way. Touchdown! UC Stars. Mikey O'Brien, touchdown number 2.
What a play! And there's the signal. That comes in, and that is a 40-yard touchdown run. Incredible. That's a second really long run for Mikey O'Brien, and a terrific play. Just breaking tackle in the backfield firstly, and that was a difficult one to get.
A couple good runs today. They're going to go back to throw it out this time to Silvera. He gets a good catch and run, and he's breaking tackles, one to beat, and he is so powerful. Touchdown, Wolves. Wow.
A 40-yard catch and run. That catch, it's another one of the Wolves classics, right? You don't have to throw it deep. You throw it to the line of scrimmage, and you let your guy do. And when you got a guy with the size and speed of Jordy Silvera, that's what he can do.
And he just sent guys to the center of earth on that play, Matty.
Sure did. He correct. That short touchdown to Matt Phillips opened the scoring, and then the short touchdown at the other end for Silvera in the midpoint of the second quarter.
As they're going to keep him at Laidlaw, and Laidlaw's going to run out the right, and he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Wolves, and they're up 40 points to 14. Wow.
What a great run too. And Laidlaw, who's already thrown 5 touchdowns, now just runs one in as well. So it's a 13-yard rushing touchdown to keep that scoreboard ticking along, and a very positive start to this half with 3 big plays to really get that ball moving.
Coming out here for his 6th extra point, gets a good hold in the end and gets it straight through the middle. Laidlaw waiting to snap, 2 receivers either side. Gonna move Mattress in motion. Gonna pitch it to him. Here he goes. Can he get in there? Yes, he can.
Yep.
Touchdown, Wolves. And Nick Mattress is in.
And this is the uncharacteristic play from within the red zone. We've had so few of them today within the red zone, or even with goal to go. Nick Mattress getting, I think, just desserts. He's created a lot of yardage for them today in situations where they've then had to run another play. He hasn't got the touchdown from it, but he's created a lot of space. And this time, just desserts gets it in from the 2-yard line, and we've got a 47 points to 14 game.
He did deserve that, I reckon, Matty. He's been a great player for them over the first 2 weeks.
It's true.
Got his touchdown today. Here is Tokley. Extra point try number 7, and he makes his 6th. First down and goal from the 7. In the shotgun, back to throw, looking. Silvera in the end zone, and easy does it. Touchdown, Wolves, and they're up 56 to 14.
Reach out.
As it's going to be first down here. As Phillips keeps it, he is going for touchdown number 4, and he's going to get it. Matthew Phillips, touchdown, Wolves.
Wow, and that is a 15-yard touchdown run. So one of the shorter plays we've seen today. Well, the way it is, the rules here in the ACT is
That's it.
there you go, that'll do it, is that once it's 35 points is the margin. They just don't slow the clock down, they just let it keep running. And a great opportunity to say well done to the Wolves, whose defence really turned up today. They really lent on the strength of their offensive players too, with so many touchdowns combined between Troy Laidlaw supplying so many passing touchdowns, Matty Phillips and Geordie Silvera with receiving touchdowns. We even saw Matty Phillips run one in at one point. Nick Mattress, we'll have to check whether it was a receiving or a rushing touchdown. But they come out, they leave this day with 7 touchdowns on the day and a safety. And the Stars, they did a great job getting those 2 first-half touchdowns.
Yeah, that's one the mattress touchdown. That's one for the scorer's table, as we like to say.
Yeah,
Shout out to our guy Josh, who's going to be watching back on the film.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing how that max up because, the ACT, there's an American Football Fantasy League out there somewhere that's relying on that.
Yes, indeed. And, PPR points are very important.
They do.
We get to the end of this game. The Wolves score 63 points and the Stars got 14, Matty. And so, after an early scare by the Stars, the Wolves run away with it 63-14. That's 77 combined points. Wow, what an offensive showing by both teams. Now let's hear from some of the players that were a part of the game. Hey guys, the Wolves win this one 63-14. We've got the offensive line with us. We've got Tom Matthews on the far side here, and in the middle we've got Angus Lindsay. Boys, how did you find the win today?
It was a really good win. Obviously, coming out against a less experienced side, we wanted to work on our stuff a lot and just make sure we executed, which second half was really good for us today. So got to refine some stuff ahead of the next couple of weeks.
This is a way for everyone to get better on the field and off the field, cheering on your teammates. It's the way to go.
And props to them as well. They really came out, stuck it to us a little bit in that first half, which was really good. Bit of a wake-up call for us as well. Made us refine, made us focus.
Yeah, big props to them for playing both ways. A lot of those boys are out there going both ways, so good on them.
Yes, indeed. And Angus, you yourself, you played a bit of both ways as well. Defensive and offensive lineman. How hard is it to play both ways on the line?
As long as you're communicating and you trust the person next to you, it's always a great job. Having the O-line roll through a lot of those D-line positions really helps everyone else keep their stamina up and get good plays on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, 100%. And with a longer season this year, we sort of knew that there was going to be a bit of filling in. So it's nice to get it out of the way early and
100%.
sort of get used to it, get the bodies going, so it's nice.
Yeah, and Tom, so you're playing on the interior of the line. Just how hard is it to go up against some of those big boys?
Look, it's all about momentum. It's all about keeping your level. At the end of the day, we are fortunate. We're in a really good league and we have a lot of really good D linemen on every team. So it's a good battle every week. I love it. It's physical. That's why I play the game, is to get physical and face that challenge each week.
Yeah. Any final words on this win, boys?
Started something special this year, hopefully.
The first
one.
Hopefully ready to come.
Yeah, that's it.
Back in the capital ball.
That's it.
All right, Tom, Angus, thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
So I've got Justin Hogg with me, who came out of the game in the first half, landed pretty awkwardly, mate. How you feeling in there?
Bruised and battered. Just hoping that this injury that I've got on my left shoulder is not going to put me out for a while. I feel bad not being out in the field today.
Yeah.
But the way it was getting, it was like rather save myself than to push the limits. Trying now and get myself right for week 3 against the Saints.
Yeah, so one of those things where you just take the momentary loss looking at the longer picture.
It is, mate, it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, the team can rally. If the team can rally together, there's no point me, risking any more injuries and stuff like that. Like, the guys today, mate, put in one hell of an effort.
Didn't they?
And again, fell short again. But it is what it is, mate. Look, with the amount of injuries that we've succumbed, from the first game that's carried over into this one.
Yep.
It's about building, mate, and it's about sort of keeping that mentality. And obviously, the injuries that we succumb, hopefully, they all sort of get back and are fit, ready to, fight again.
Yeah, well, gee, did you feel the positivity about seeing that second touchdown from Mikey after you'd come off to see there was still offense
mate,
out there?
It is, mate. That's the fire in the belly that we have. Look, after that first touchdown, and that was what I believe was probably about 71 yard run.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down.
Mate, I mean, that was unbelievable. And then to have the 2-point conversion to put us ahead, that was like one of them things that you just sort of, in that mindset, you're like, we can do this.
Yeah.
And then obviously, sort of backed off a bit. It's like, everyone sort of took their foot off the gas. But then when that second one come through, and another spectacular run from Mikey. I mean,
incredible.
He was like Anton last week. Mikey was a saviour this week, mate. And I think he is up for definitely for player of the round, mate.
He definitely breathed a bit of life into some moments in that game.
He does, mate. He does.
Speed.
He's got the speed, but he's got that beast in him and that mentality, mate. He doesn't just give up, and that's what Mikey's about, mate. And that's what we're going to need from the rest of the season.
That's going to be the mantra for the team, probably for the rest of the season.
I think it is so, mate.
It's going to be a long season, especially when you've been short on horses with a few injuries.
Yeah.
That might be something to take forward.
Oh, absolutely, mate. I'm dead set. Absolutely.
Well, mate, rest up. Hopefully your shoulder's in good nick. We did mention through the call, every time you were looking like you're either improving or things were getting a bit hairy, or you're in a sling, I'm like, oh, he's in a sling, and then you're out of it. So just want to keep everyone up to date, but look after it and hopefully you'll be right.
I will, mate. Thank you so much, bud.
Good on you.
Appreciate it, mate.
So I'm with Reece Newberry, who found himself in a quarterback position today all of a sudden, mate. Long afternoon out there. How you feeling?
I'm sore. I'm tired. I just want a beer.
Yeah, I bet. So, mate, playing quarterback is not new to you, though. You played plenty of quarterback last year with the Wolves in the under-20s. What's it like, though, when you're playing in the Opens?
Oh, it's a lot tougher. I will admit that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot different. A lot different, I'd say that.
I bet. Now, we didn't have you last week,
No.
but when you are here and playing the position that is designed for you, where are we most likely to see you the rest of the year?
Hopefully tight end and D end.
Yeah, very good. Well, mate, tough out there today, but thanks for giving us a little bit of time.
No worries.
And all the best for the rest of the season, mate.
Thank you.
Good on you.
See ya.
On to our second game here between the Centurions and the Gladiators. Now, at this point of the video, you may be asking, where is Matty C? Now, let me tell you, Matty C this week, he ran yet another marathon. Shout out to Matty out there. He had to leave just before the start of the second game, so this one was all just me commentating this amazing game between the Centurions and the Gladiators. Let's see how it went. Let's throw to the highlights. Hey guys, I'm with Centurions head coach Matt Lewis. Matt, what are you looking for today?
The biggest thing we're looking for is to be able to establish the run, and we really want to see our O-line take that next step today. Obviously, we started 2 D linemen and 3 rookies on the O-line last week, so we're just really looking to see that group take another step.
Yep, and who are some of the new guys we haven't seen much of last week? Who are you looking to step up today?
Lachlan Riders, he wears number, I think his number's
Number 16, I think.
Number 16, yeah, there we go. Sorry, too many numbers.
Oh, good.
Looking for young Lockie to take a step up. We'd like to see Donnie Saunders, who I think actually wears 16.
He's 16.
Yeah, we'd like to see him take a step up as well. Lachlan Reuters wears number 19.
19,
Yeah,
yes.
there we go. We'd like to see both of those guys take a step up in the receiving game. On defense, we're starting Bailey Sinfield at strong safety.
Yeah.
We'd like to see Bailey take that next step as well. He showed good things in game 1, and we'd like to see that continue.
Yeah, and any final thoughts about today's game? What's the focus?
Not being beaten at the line of scrimmage with physicality. We know the Gladiators are a big, strong team, and they always make you work for it. So we'd just like to be able to match that and get a lot of positive play.
Matt, thank you for your time.
Not a problem, thank you.
Week number 2, this is a very highly anticipated matchup, and we're getting underway with Noah Heaney awaiting the kick. He kicks it, and it's good. Here's Tom Clark going on the return. He gets a good one. Bobbles it a little, but he's got a bit of room on the right side. He's got one man to beat. Can he do it again? He's got to get it, and he's going to go out around the 3. There is a flag down on the left side of their formation. Mujali also in the backfield. They're going to get a good snap. Back to throws up for Henneke. D got it! He got it! Touchdown, Centurions! And James Henneke continuing on from where he left off last week. Last touchdown of last game. First touchdown of this contest. Along with Sean Tokley and George Dew. Snap is good. Kick is up. And it is straight down the middle. 7-0 Centurions to start. As here goes Heaney. Big kick here. And Clark's going to field it.
He's going to keep it on the return, and he's going down the right side once again, and he's going all the way to the 50, and this time he's away. He's got one man to beat, runs into his own guy. Touchdown, Centurions. He did it again. He did it again, Tom Clark. What a player. What a return man. The Devin Hester of this league. McAuliffe. Good snap, Henneke, good hold, and a kick from Zadrunka straight down the middle. Here. Third down coming up, goal to go from the 22. Defense chant coming in from the Gladiators sideline. In the shotgun, here is the fake, the throw. Haskey, Wilson Haskey has got the touchdown! Centurions on the ball once again. Wilson Haskey going one-on-one against Isaac D'Alvia, and he wins the battle right there. 3 in the middle and 2 deep to receive. Here, as the Drunker kicks it off, Smith is going to get the reception here for the kick return. And Smith, who has had 2 great kick returns, goes down the left side this time. Damon Smith, he's got no one in front of him. Can he get there with all of his speed? Yes, he can. Touchdown! Gladiators on the board. And Damon Smith with his 5th touchdown of the season already. And he makes it all the way. His first kick return touchdown of the year. Go here as McAuliffe back to throw over the middle to Nolder. Oh, what a catch! And Cam Nolder's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Centurions! And what a play from Cam Nolder in between 3 defenders. McAuliffe threads the needle. No trick plays here. They're just going to kick it. And it goes straight through this time. So, there's Johnson the Drunker once again. 27 points to 6. Second down, just outside the red zone now. 2nd and 20. Here is Henneke. Back to throw under heavy pressure. He's got to step up. He's got room through the middle. And he scores. Touchdown, Centurions. And there is Red Bull. James Henneke. As the hold is good, kick goes up and straight down the middle. 34 points to 6 in this second half. See if they can do it again as Henneke throws it and it's picked off. There is Heaney. Heaney needs a block. He's going down the right sideline. He can still go all the way down to the 30. There's a flag down at the end of the play. The rightmost receiver, and they're going to go his way, and there's Baker with the interception. Tom Clark comes in with the cover tackle, but there again for the interception, the Gladiators defense. And that's the game. Looks like the game has been called here as the Gladiators 6 points, the Centurions 36 points. Let's see. Here's the handshake.
Actual game, that's
handshakes here.
Time 6 minutes. The maximum game time allowed for the game has expired. As a result, full time.
Wow, the Centurions get it done again as they move to 2-0 on the season, winning a big one against the Gladiators. Let's talk to some of the players now from the Centurions defense who were instrumental in setting up the victory. Hey guys, and the Centurions with another big win here, 36 points to 6. I'm here with Captain Will Clode once again. Will, how does that win feel?
Oh, it feels good. Everything's starting to come together, and we had a couple of boys missing last week who came today, and everything sort of clicked. Still some stuff we've got to clean up, but those are the types of wins we want to achieve.
So, with your personal play, how did you feel like you went out there today?
I'll tell you what, on defence, it was a lot harder for me. There's the way that they played their football. It's harder for me to get into the backfield, But also the defensive line today, they just ate. And half the time, I'm pursuing a tackle, and there's just no time to get there because our D line just played so well.
Yeah.
And offense was all right. I enjoyed my runs and okay game overall.
Yeah. So who are particular players you'd like to highlight on your team today that played well?
Oh man, gotta give a shout out to Wes and Curtis today, debut games.
Yeah.
They just ate.
Yeah, how good was Big Wes on, especially his last tackle as well, where he hit the guy so hard.
Oh, I can tell you, I'm glad he's on our team.
Yeah, and with some of those big runs on offense as well, when you were carrying guys on your back, how does it feel when you just got to go straight through everyone?
You sort of your mind turns off and you just go. You know, there's it's Jalang over there.
Jalang, how's it going, man? Yeah, we could get you in as well.
Another day, another dollar, another win for the boys.
Yeah. How are you feeling today after your game?
Sore, extremely sore, so I just figured to take the third quarter off and try and relax long season ahead.
Yeah. So how do you think the team's going this week as well?
Still a couple of little things we just need to work out, which, you know, pretty new team. We'll eventually start to click in that, but we're I don't know. I think we're ahead, from where we should be.
We started to see it come together today.
Yeah,
that's what we
just
need.
Little mistakes like going the wrong way. That's about it.
And yeah, Jalang, you told me in the pre-game, Big Wes. Get some words about him as well.
I knew he was good when he was blowing up me, Lane, and Jamal, and that at practice and getting through him, tackling the quarterback. So I knew he'd have a big one.
All right, boys. Enjoy this win today, and thank you for everything.
Thanks, Manjot.
Hey guys, I'm with Jamal Batchelor. How's it going, Jamal?
No, it's good, bro. It's good.
How did you find the win today?
I mean, there's a lot we have to work on at the moment. Coming up in our offense, our defense, I think, is pretty on top of it. But you know, minor tweaks, everything like that. I think we're coming along really good. Start of the season, big season this season too. So you know, it's a big one, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how did it feel to get a big quarterback sack there in the middle of that game?
You know, it's always a good feeling, especially as a lineman, like a D lineman, like breaking through your O lines and getting into that backfield and making the play and stopping it. There's no other feeling, bro. You know, and the recognition usually goes to receivers and quarterbacks, but you know, if there's one thing you can get as a defensive lineman, it is a sack.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit interesting here with the player number, Jamal. Why did you switch your player number from 92 to 62?
So I think as you can see, bro, I'm playing a lot of O-line this year as well.
Oh yeah.
So 92 is eligible to move downfield, so I need an eligible number.
Yes.
So
yes.
I will be resuming my 92 number in the near future. Just for the moment being, I'm learning the O-line, so yeah, I need a different number. Yeah.
I noticed you at right tackle. How do you find playing up there?
Honestly, completely different to defense. A lot of a bigger playbook and a lot more technical. My hat goes off to them now that I've played like in both positions. There's a lot more that goes into being an O-line than you actually think, you know?
Yeah, how do you rate yourself as a right tackle so far, starting out the position?
I mean, I'm going to be on no NFL games, let's be honest. I think I'm average. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. A lot to work on, obviously, like trick plays, where I go to run plays, next level blocking, everything like that. But I mean, like we said, start of the season, can only go upwards from here, right?
Yes, indeed. And one final thing. What about that celebration, man? That arrow celebration. Where did you get it from? Let's see it again.
That's the Olympian. So I've been told I look like a little bit of a Greek god, but pretty much just, you know, shoot my shot, get through and make the play.
All right, Jamal, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Thanks once again to all the players who have joined us for all the interviews. That's all we have time for today on Aussie Gridiron Today. Next week, our boy Matty returns and he'll have his analysis after every game. We'll be sure to have our full schedule once again. The first game we're going to cover next week will be the Wolves and the Gladiators, and the second game will be the Centurions and the UC Stars. Stay tuned and subscribe to the channel here on Pastry Press NFL. This is Aussie Gridiron Today. I'm Manjot and Matty, signing out. Thank you, everyone.